Hello, everybody. Welcome to a quite literal comfy stream because I am actually laying in bed right now because I am sick. Hello. Welcome. Things might be a little more scuffed than usual because of the setup I have going here, but I'm glad you're here. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Welcome to the channel. Hope you can hear me okay and everything. I sound fine. Oh, good. Thank you. Yeah, it is Friday night. You made it to Friday. Hope you're having a good start to your weekend. All good. Okay, good. Yeah, I am quite literally laying in bed. I am feeling a little better than I was yesterday, but it's still pretty uncomfortable for me to sit at my desk for long periods of time. So it's just I just had a stomach ache, basically, that kind of hit me out of nowhere after work yesterday. And it's been kind of on and off. And if I'm laying down, it's not bad. If I sit at my desk for too long, it kind of hurts. But I'm slowly getting better. Hopefully by tomorrow, I'll still be able to do tomorrow's normal stream. So we can hope. We can hope. It happens. Yeah, it does happen. Hey, I really tried to stream yesterday. I really wanted to play Elden Ring, but it just wasn't happening. I was not feeling any better as time was going on. So, but yeah, I know it's a little different than normal, but you can still leave a like and share the stream right now. I know a lot of people do like the chatting stream, so that's basically what this is going to be. You've just got I'm JMeZZ instead of the normal me, but it works. Beating the Godskin Apostle with tummy hort is quite the feat, though. I think it was your earliest stream that you ended before. It was 20 minutes. Yeah, it was very short. It was. The shortest streams I've had has been when my internet decided to quit working as I started the stream, but yeah, no, I am in bed. I ran like a USB extension cord so I could have my nice microphone over my bed. Hey, Metal, I am using my iPad to see the chat, and I took a TV because I didn't want to move my monitors. I took a TV and ran a HDMI cable to my computer so that I could see the screen well enough to work OBS using my wireless mouse. It is a very goofy setup, but it is allowing me to recline in bed and chat with y'all. So it works. It works. EP dying JMeZZ stream. I'm not very tired right now. I'm not super tired right now. I'm just, how like when you're sick or like you got like a bad stomach ache and you just feel a little drained, like you're not like falling asleep, but you definitely feel kind of drained from that. That's kind of how I feel. I've been worse though. I've been worse, but it is much more comfortable to recline in bed. So that is how tonight is going to be. Real, yeah, real. Hey, it works though. It works. Hello there. Hi, welcome. We're just kind of getting started here. Talking about my goofy jank setup that I'm using to stream right now because I'm not feeling well. Oh my god, Jess, thank you. Another $50 for the Deviant Hour 47 build. Let's hope you get better soon. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, that is as soon as I get my next check from YouTube, that is what's gonna happen. Thank you so much for that super chat. I'm gonna buy the parts I need for that as soon as I get my next YouTube check. That's exactly what that's going to. You think you're in the same kind of boat as me right now? Well, I hope you also feel better as soon as possible. I hope you're getting what I cannot for myself. Well, I appreciate it. I absolutely appreciate it. Thank you so much. One February while you were a grad student, got both flu and strep throat at the same time. Not fun. Oh, that sucks. You know, one time I got strep throat really bad. This was a few years ago. I got strep throat really bad, and they gave me some antibiotics for it, but I guess it wasn't quite strong enough, because a couple weeks later, I started hurting literally all over. Like, my entire body hurt, and I could hardly move. So I ended up going to the emergency room, and I got a blood infection from that. So that really, getting a blood infection really sucked. Thank you for the super chat, player. Another $50. Thank you. I eat soup. I'm guessing that you mean that as soup. I do have soup. Someone actually, remember a while back I had on my throne page, it was like literally like a 20 pack of canned soup, and I still have some of it. Blood infection. Yeah, I have had a blood infection. And I had to go to the hospital and get like stupidly strong antibiotics. That was a few years ago. I quite literally could have died. So that kind of sucked. Funny thing from that though, one of my ex-girlfriends was so worried about me that we actually got together again for a little bit, but then broke up again. But we actually like were able to stay friends that time, and now me and her are really close. So a good thing came out of that hospital visit, at least. So I got $100 so far. Thank you so much. Seriously, that's incredible. For me just being sick and literally just laying in bed. Thank you so much. I feel a little better now. I feel a little better now. Blood infection sounds metal. It hurt. That's the best way to describe it. Literally from the top of my head to the bottom of my feet hurt. And I couldn't move. I had to call my dad and get him to take me to the hospital. My dad literally like helped carry me into the hospital. It was that bad. So yeah, blood infections are very bad. I don't usually get sick super often. Like, usually if I get sick, it's something with like my stomach or whatever, and it's usually because I don't know, my digestive system just decides it wants to hurt me every now and then. I might have some kind of like irritable gut syndrome or something. I don't know. But when I get like actually like sick with like an infection or like a virus or something, it's usually really bad. That's when I get sick, it's like the really bad stuff, and it's not fun. Like, I don't get sick to where I vomit very often, but when I do, it's like food poison projectile vomiting. It's awful. So I absolutely hate getting sick. May have celiac. I don't know. I'm not sure. I have an aunt that has celiac, but my dad also has just some kind of like irritable bowel disease or something. So I may just have that. I have no idea. You had COVID on your birthday a couple years ago. Ooh, yeah, that must. I've never had COVID. I can say that I've never had COVID. A couple people in my family have had it, but like I have never had it. Either that or I got it and didn't know. But yeah, get a throat infection like twice a year. Ooh, that must suck. Sorry you're late. It's all right. We're just complaining about getting sick right now. We haven't really gone anywhere with this conversation yet. So, nothing better than the cool bathroom floor when you're done hurling. No, if that happens to me, I want to take a shower and then not leave my bed. Vomiting is literally the worst feeling in the world for me. I hate it so much. You didn't even know how you got sick this time? Well, I hope you're doing okay. It seems like everybody's sick now. Like, yesterday, after I couldn't stream, like, I went to lay down, and I was like, you know what? Cinda's probably going to stream tonight. I can watch her on my phone. I like watching her, me and her buddies. and she was apparently sick to her stomach too, so she didn't even stream. And then y'all are talking about feeling sick. Like it's just something's happening. I guess everybody's getting sick. Most everyone in your neighborhood is sick. Oh goodness, yeah. Something's happening. Jesus. COVID 2.0. I hope not. That just needs to go away. We don't need that no more. Something's going around. You heard a bunch of people coughing at work this past week. At least everybody at my I don't think I've got like a virus or anything. I think it's just my stomach decides it hates me again. The Chinese spy balloon gave all the play. Oh yeah, I literally just saw something about that. I literally just, like, right before the stream, there was something about another freaking Chinese spy balloon. You know, I got my phone here. I'll just see if I can pull up something about that. Because yeah, it's just one thing after another, isn't it? Let me go look that up. This is just another spy balloon. Let me see. Did I eat anything that was a little bit off? No. If I've got like irritable bowel or something like my dad, it just does it for no reason sometimes. So let me see about this. U.S. monitoring high altitude balloon over the West. So it's another one. There's another freaking spy balloon. Okay. Well, that's great. COVID pandemic was the most boring end of the world. We're all getting sick. I hope work and people who have school get it canceled just so we can be home and not suffering at work or school. Let's see. Cell phones are down. Everyone's sick. Another balloon. Oh yeah, the cell phone stuff are down too. Yeah, that also happened. The balloon isn't real. What do you mean the balloon isn't real? Let me look at this article. Let me look at this article. U.S. military is monitoring unidentified quote-unquote small balloon flying at high altitudes over the West. Oh, wasn't the last one literally like the size of a building? Wasn't that? Wait, why is everybody saying bye, Oscar? Oh, he's fully lurking now. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, you're welcome to. Most of y'all are lurkers. I know most of y'all are lurkers. This is a chatting stream, though. You gotta at least chat a little bit. But you did. So you know, I hope you feel better too. You don't leave the house much. Have no idea anything was even happening in the outside world. Well, you should go touch grass occasionally. I do like to encourage y'all to touch grass sometimes. The balloon's a distraction. They're American models. Most likely came loose from a fixed anchor. Are you sure about that? Balloons in general aren't real. Nothing is lighter than it. Are you? No, come on now. And let me see. U.S. is not saying who owns the balloon, but two U.S. officials said the early indications suggest it is not from a foreign government. Oh, so okay. So it's saying it's not from a foreign government. Well, maybe it isn't anything then. So is it literally just a balloon? Is that? I mean, the last one was like a spy balloon from China, right? Like well now I'm not sure. And kids' birthday party balloons. Let's see. Okay, yeah. Here's another thing. It says. Military says high altitude balloon detected over western U.S. doesn't pose a threat. Well, I mean, it's just a balloon. So, it was intercepted by NORAD fighters over Utah. Oh, if the balloon was over, like, there's nothing in Utah. So there was no point then. Like it couldn't have done anything. It was over Utah. Nothing happens in Utah, right? I forgot Utah was even a thing. Like, I get Utah confused with Idaho for some reason. Because, like, that's where the potatoes come from. But, like, that's all you know. Like, potatoes come from Idaho. But, like, that's it. Isn't Utah a nuclear testing site? I don't know. Like it's you never hear anything about Utah. So that, I mean, who knows? Either nothing happens in Utah, or it's still like, or it's like some shady place, and they hide stuff. I don't know. Or in the Fallout lore, Utah got hit with like 15 nukes. Utah is beautiful. I wouldn't know. I've never been there. Oh, but yeah. So, speaking of weird stuff happening, who got affected by the supposed cyber attack yesterday? Who got affected by that? I didn't. Like, my phone didn't go down. I don't have AT&T, so. But apparently a lot of things went down. Like, AT&T almost completely blacked out. All the other major phone carriers had some outages, but there wasn't an outage in my area. TikTok addicted Zoomers most effective. Purely a skill issue if you're affected by the cyber attack. I don't really think people have control over that. Your phone is knit 10, but it didn't work. Well, yeah, so like Google had some issues, like phone providers had some issues. What else? Your internet's too shit to know. There was a lot of stuff that hit, and apparently like a big like pharmaceutical program or whatever, like their online stuff got hit, which that's a pretty major thing, right? The people can't get their medicine and stuff. No, internet, simply steal it from someone else. Well, if it's all gone down, then what are you supposed to do? Use Mint Mobile. I think the store phone had some problem. Okay. Verizon had no issues, not that you'd notice. No, when I looked, like you could go to like Down Detector. You could go to that, and like it had all the different phone providers were being affected at least to some capacity, and like internet providers and Google and all that stuff. Like it was a big deal, and I don't think it's still going on, but this definitely kind of shady, in my opinion, right? And then you know how I know it's probably a cyber attack. You know how I know it's probably a cyber attack? Immediately they're like, oh, it was solar flares. The solar flares made AT&T completely black out. But, you know, in the same areas, some cell phone providers weren't affected. So it was very hit or miss with what was affected. But you're on YouTube Shorts, switched stream to unbreak keyboard. Yeah, I'm doing I didn't want to run 2 streams just for this. I figured this would just be easiest. Plus a lot of you watch on phones apparently, so this might actually work pretty well for those of you watching on a phone. So, plus, you know, hey, if I'm gonna just lay in bed, might as well try to get some of that shorts feed exposure if I can. Hey, Soda Stan, well, make soup. You know, soup is always good. Soup is good. I'm not real hungry at the moment though. I have managed to eat today though, so I'm just kind of chilling. Literally on your phone right now. Yeah, see, so I don't know if this works better for people watching on their phones or not, but were they talking about huge national security risks had everyone in DC shitting themselves last week? Timing's impeccable. I don't know. I just think it's definitely kind of shady. Definitely kind of shady with all of this going on. So yeah. Didn't you think you had appendicitis a bit ago? I was afraid that I did, but Doc told me if I had appendicitis, I basically wouldn't be able to walk. And so yeah, I think it's just something else. Like when I've been having like my stomach hurt, it hasn't been like directly over that area anymore. And it's just been more to like discomfort and I want to lay down kind of feel. So it's a dry run. China's gonna try it. I don't know. If the internet went down, like we're pretty much screwed, bro. Like, how are people gonna communicate? Or like phone lines are down. I should probably learn how to I have one of those little mini ham radios. And I kind of know how it works. But I need to like really learn how to do everything with it, probably, just in case, you know. At least it would be something. If all of a sudden we've just got no phones and no internet, that's not necessarily talking face to face. That's a problem. It's that, like, if the internet and phones go down, and what if there's like a Red Dawn type situation, and they're freaking dropping out of airplanes or something, like that would be terrifying. I don't know. If you know that actually happened, I would actually be cooked. I can't talk to people IRL. I don't want to deal with the raiders and scavengers. Well, you know, when you play Fallout, in most of the Fallout games, you don't always have to speak people. You can just kind of blast everybody in sight. So, yeah, America is too big for anyone to occupy. That's true, but you have 16,000 rounds of ammo. That's pretty good. I've got a few thousand rounds of good ammo that I keep in case of an emergency. Can convert my Raspberry Pi into a pirate radio FM transmitter. What? Pirate radio? Like, would you talk like a pirate? Like, would you use a pirate voice? If you blast everyone inside, you become the boss monster everyone wants to get. True. I don't know, if things go bad, I'm just gonna try to go out into the woods and stay away from everything, because I don't want to deal with it. I wouldn't want to. Is the M10X a good rifle? M10X? I'm not sure which one you're talking about. Let me look. M10X. It looks to be... Oh, is that oh, it looks like some kind of AR-AK hybrid. It looks cool. I do love those kinds of guns. If it's chambered in, yeah, it's chambered in 7.62 by 39. Ooh, $1,600. Man, I'm 3D printing something like that. It's only gonna cost me like $300. That's expensive. It looks nice though. It looks very nice. Pirate radio is slang for an illegal radio station. Oh. Well, I think, I don't know, if it goes down, if it goes down and you're one of my viewers, talk in a pirate voice so that you can identify each other. That's just an easy way to do it. If it goes down, I'm hiding in the Atlantic forest. Okay. If it goes down, you don't know what you're gonna do. I don't think anyone really knows what they're gonna do. You're just gonna have to try to survive. I'm not sure why I'm worried about it. Like any of this, nothing ever happens. Well, you know, things do happen. If nothing ever happens, then World War II would have never happened. World War One would have never happened. Like, if nothing ever happens, there literally wouldn't have been any wars. Gotta keep that in mind. Nothing ever happens until it happens, yeah. You're a horror, you femboy. Hope you get well. Well, thank you. I'm not a femboy, though. But I appreciate the well wishes. How do we know they did happen? I mean, I guess you just trust the old people, I guess. Maybe. Some dumb Antichrist had shot Archduke Ferdinand. World War One would never happened. What do y'all think about? What do y'all think about the whole theory that like the World War never really stopped? Right? Like World War II was just a continuation of like the World War, and the Cold War was just kind of a continuation, and we've just been in a period of relative peace. What do y'all think about that? Do you think it's something distinct, or it's just kind of always happened? It never stops. Still convinced that Gavrilo Princip was funded by the Turkish government. I'm not sure. I'm not even sure what you're talking about. That's some history nerd stuff. 1914, 1991 was all one long conflict. That, I mean, there's people that say that. Like, it's just kind of always been one conflict, you know? The existence of the United States has caused constant foreign meddling. Well, that's only been post World War II. We used to want to be left alone, which is how it should be. Soviet Union was born out of World War One. Yeah. The United States likes to bomb its own ships. Well, I don't know about that. I mean, if that, I'm not a military guy, but that would definitely be pretty sucky. That would not be a good thing. It's funny how nukes made the longest period of peace in human history, because you just know the Soviets and the West would have went to war if nukes weren't a thing. Yeah. Gavrilo Princip was the assassin of Franz Ferdinand. Oh, okay. So that's kind of a thing, right? When you think about it. How nukes are like, nukes have been around for like 100 years. You gotta wonder what kind of shit they have that's even worse than nukes now. That's literally 100-year-old technology, bro. Like, what? Explosions start everything. So true. Lasers? Oh yeah, they got lasers, totally. One thing about the 20th century is probably one of the most eventful periods of time in human history. Probably. USS Maine started the Spanish-American War. I'm not like a huge history nerd, so I don't know. Fusion-based nukes, but an EMP would arguably be worse than any standard nuclear detonation. Bro, a EMP, that would really suck. That would suck so much. Bro. I wouldn't be able to play video games if we got hit by EMP. I wouldn't be able to stream. I wouldn't be able to talk to y'all anymore. That would be the most depressing part. Shit. That'd be awful. Like that's one of the reasons why. That's one of the reasons why I do this, is because it's fun to just have people to talk to. And it's easy to talk to y'all. Real funny thing is that without modern medicine, most people prepping will not make it for more than 5 years in. I mean, maybe. I mean, if you know basic hygiene and, you know, like wound treatment, you're gonna be a lot better off. I think a part of the reason why we have such longer lifespan and survivability now is simply just knowledge. Backup computer buried in a Faraday cage in case of AMP. That'd be kind of interesting. Everybody's typing paragraphs. I know, yeah, y'all are talkative tonight. That's fine. EMP equals no more 3D pew pew. I mean, yeah, true. I mean, that would suck. At least the things you have would still work. Guns are simple machines, so that would still work. The entirety of Wikipedia, I believe, is only over 100 gigs. Yeah, but Wikipedia is... You can't really trust Wikipedia. This is not a chatting stream. This is a chatting stream. What do you mean? I'm literally just laying in bed talking to y'all. That's all we're doing. That's all. Now that I think about it, though, I could have probably like laid in bed and played a game using a controller. Because I can see this TV pretty decently. Oh, is this not a check? Oh, you didn't put a question mark. You confused me. Don't underestimate how hardy the human body is. Plenty of people will survive well beyond reproduction. I expect the bottleneck to be food. Yeah, you know, in case something does happen, like, I'm afraid, like, this year, bro, this year's gonna be rough. All right, I already know. This year is gonna be rough. So you should probably have, some emergency food and some water, or a way to get water, or a way to purify water. You should have that on hand. Because this year gonna be stupid, yeah. This year's probably gonna be rough. And I'm not even talking about like politics and stuff. Like, I feel like if anything's gonna pop off, it's gonna pop off this year. That's how it's gonna go. So be ready. And if something doesn't pop off, then it's fine, you know. Just have some emergency supplies. And like some medicine and shit. Buy books, chicken, and seeds. County tested your well water and it's cleaner than Dasani. Well, that's good. That's nice. Winter is the worst time for it. That's when you expect. It could be. So I gotta get my life together. Everything goes to hell. Of course. How do you think I feel? I still haven't even got my life together. But I'm just kind of starting out. Getting my life together. So, you know. So, yeah, we'll try to figure it out. I don't know. Just parry an EMP with a shield. This ain't Dark Souls. This is real life. For you fellow broke boys, though. For you fellow broke boys, just buy a lot of beans and rice. Dried beans and rice is like a full, what's it called? Dried beans and rice has enough like nutrients in it where you can survive off of just that. So get rice, get a few different types of beans, buy a few different types of spices so you can cook it different ways if you need to, so you don't get bored of it. And try and do something for a water source. If anything, locate a water source that is nearby. Like there like, you know, maybe there's a pond or a lake or something in a neighborhood. And then you need vitamins too. Vitamins could help, yeah. Salt would be good to have. Beans don't agree with me. Generally get ill from most types of beans. Try lentils then. They're a little different than beans. Lentils are like, they're different. I think they're more kind of like a grainy type thing, but they have some of the same stuff. Scurvy is an awful way to go. We just buy extra toothpaste, stuff like that. What else? If you're in a situation where you need water, and you can get like a water source, but it's dirty, so you can take a cloth, take some kind of cloth, and you can burn wood, and while it's burnt, like you cover it in like dirt or something. You got to make like you have to let the wood burn in something. Like you can let it burn inside some mud, like make like a mud dome or whatever, because when you do that, it makes more charcoal, almost kind of like the charcoal briquettes that you cook with. You could take that charcoal and you crush it up, you put it in a cloth, and that's a charcoal filter. And then you should probably still like boil the water afterward. But that's a pretty surefire way to get water if you don't have access. Like if you have access to water but it's dirty. I don't think beans or a source of vitamin C. I don't know. I just know that like if it comes down to it, rice and beans, or like rice and lentils, has like the full like protein chain or whatever to keep you alive. So oranges are worthless. Well, I don't know. You will own things. Yeah, owning things is good. Owning things is based. You should own things. You were fine 1 hour ago and your body's vacant. It's hard to move in your bed. Well, you're probably tired. Beans are a super fast crop if you really need a long time. Yeah, that's true. But yeah, just, it doesn't ever hurt to have some kind of emergency supplies. It never hurts. So, part of me even wonders if it's worth surviving a hit the fan situation. Do I have a reason to survive one? I think it would be worth it just because how far we have kind of progressed as a society. I think just within a few years, things would bounce back. Barring like literal nuclear apocalypse, I think it would bounce back pretty quickly. Relatively quickly. So, live despite Satan, yeah. Live to live. Live because I told you to. How about that? Is that a good enough reason? Just live because I said so? Depends on what infrastructure we lose. Yeah, I think it probably wouldn't be too bad though. I think the vast majority of humanity isn't terminally stupid enough to self-destruct. Yeah, I don't think so either. Won't like 90% of people perish within the first 3 months or something like that? I don't think so. No, I don't think so. Hello there, Cybran. Welcome. I don't think so. I think if you have like basic knowledge and are smart, if there was like a bad situation happens, you'll probably be able to be okay. Unless you live in like a big city or something, because then like when the people in the big city start starving, they'll probably try to cannibalism you. But I think as long as you're, not stupid. You'll probably be okay. Like my dad says, whenever this comes up, when there is life, there is hope. Yeah, true. Yeah, you just can't give up hope. I think there's a lot of very weak people in charge who are very dumb and impotent. Yeah. You know, like I said, I don't think it'll be as bad as people think. If anything happens, it's going to be this year. But who knows? We may just make it all out. No problem. We'll probably be fine. People overestimate disaster. I mean, sometimes, yeah. I don't think you should underestimate either, but you know. Oh no, the other VTuber lives in cities. Yeah, I don't live in a city. I live in a smaller area. So I'll probably be okay. At least for a while. You don't think it would change Brazil much? No. Worst case scenario is we'll just be living like Brazil. So, if we're just living like Brazil, I mean, they've been doing it for a long time. Hey, Tokarev. Imagine if all that happens and some VTuber chick becomes like Cleopatra or some stuff. Speaking of disastrous world, the world survival game coming out soon on Steam. Ooh, I love survival games. Speaking of, I saw there was some kind of like survival game that's gonna be coming out soon. What was that called? It was like Road to something. It basically looked like if someone took Tarkov and made it into like a single player survival game. Right? Yeah, I do love survival games. What was it? Road to something. Ever tried DayZ? No, I think I've got it on my Steam wish list, but I've never tried it. Let me go. I'm gonna pull up Steam on my phone because I bookmarked this game. I want to see what it's called. So I can't remember now. Road to Vostok. Yeah. I only saw a little bit. I saw a little bit of it. It's supposed to be coming out like this year. And it basically looked like if someone took like the style of Tarkov, maybe like gameplay of Tarkov, and made it into a single player game, which I think is super cool. It's like a survival game, like with the realistic gun stuff. So I'm super excited for that. Seen the trailer for Kingmakers? No, I have not. I have not seen that. What is Kingmakers? I don't think I've even heard of that one. There's, you know, I mean, I guess now, hopefully, I'll be able to actually start buying more games, so. Pull it out, watch it. Kingmakers. Oh, it looks like it's some kind of, it's some kind of, what you call it? Medieval type game. Oh Lord. Okay, I'm just, y'all won't see it. I'm just watching it on my phone right now. I'm looking at it. Oh, is it an RTS? Is that what it is? Wait, hold on. That was a truck. Hold on. I was just kind of looking. Keep watch. Okay, so it looks kind of like an RTS. There's a truck. Why is there a truck plowing through the people that are fighting on a minute? There's a guy with what? Is it a shooter game, but you're in medieval times and you have, huh? What? What is this even supposed to be? It's like totally accurate battle simulator. Is that what you're saying? Gate the game. That does kind of look incredible. I may actually have to try to play this. Yeah, there's he's got like a grenade launcher, like fighting dudes that are on horseback with like swords and shit. And it's like, okay, so you play like, you can play like third person, but then it goes into like RTS type stuff. There's a helicopter. Holy crap. That's funny. It's made by the same guy who made Super Seducer. I don't know what Super Seducer is. I mean, if this is the gameplay, it looks pretty cool. So it's kind of funny. It's gonna be hysterical then. Oh, Jazz is going to sleep. Okay. I hope you have a good Friday night too. Question: everything suddenly goes fine. 2024, no events. What are you doing, chat? Well, I mean, I suppose we're just going to carry on as usual, which will be nice. I'll still be here doing this, doing this kind of stuff, which is what I want to keep doing. This is what I greatly enjoy doing. You know, and speaking of, so I've been wondering about this. I've noticed a lot of the times, bro, what is happening? We're just chilling, bro. I'm sick, literally laying in bed, and we're just shooting the shit right now. So, you know, I've noticed a lot of y'all seem to really like the chatting streams. Like some of y'all only show up to my chatting streams. Like, you know, I like playing video games, but some of you just show up to the chatting stream, which is fine. So those of you who like the chatting streams, what do you think would make you like the gaming streams more? Because I'm just curious. JMeZZ live podcast one. I don't want to have a podcast. I don't want to do a podcast. Everybody does a podcast, you know? You must multitask. I do multitask. I don't want to do a podcast. Like, literally everybody does a podcast. When it comes to podcasts, my goal in life is to be like one of those guests on a podcast where people are like, I'm not sure if we should have invited this guy, but this was fun, kind of thing, right? You know, quieter and easier games so we can focus on talking. I think I'm getting better at just talking while I'm playing games, you know. You actually do like the gaming streams, but usually only make it just chatting streams. Yeah. I just, you know, I'm kind of like, I'm trying to strike that balance where, you know, I want to get views, but I also want to do stuff that just like what I want to do. Trying to get that balance going. And, you know, I will always feel like I'm a terrible content creator. Right? I'll always feel like I'm like the worst content creator ever. So I'm always going to like want to know what y'all think. You know. What would you do if you were a billionaire? I would just do this, but not have to work. I'd have a much nicer stream setup. I'd own a lot more guns. I'm the kind of person that, like, if I was a billionaire, you wouldn't know it. Unless you, like, walked into my gun room. Because I'd have, like, an actual, like, big old vault. Like something you see out of movies. That's how you would know I was rich. That's the only way you would know. Family Guy funny moments and Subway Surfers gameplay. No. New feature where when somebody types "hear me out," sirens go off. Me too. Your recording studio would be worth more than my house. Yeah, exactly. Wouldn't tell anyone, but there'd be signs. Yeah, pretty much. That's how it would work. Also buy Russian dual 23mm AA cannon. Very stupid idea I have could be made a reality. Yeah, that's true. I would just try to make a lot of stupid ideas a reality. Like I would own a fully functional tank. Just own a real tank and then buy totaled cars and have them out on a ranch somewhere and just blow them up or run them over for fun. Like, that's the kind of stuff I would do if I was a billionaire. I would get like an actual like modern day like Abrams tank or something. Have you seen those 23mm AA cannons? Those are sweet. That does sound pretty sweet. Whistling diesel but weeb. If I was a billionaire, one of the first things I would do would give From Software $20 million to finish the second half of Dark Souls. Spend $4K making a double-barreled AR-15 to 50 Beowulf. That would be funny. That'd be very funny. I mean, they already have the double-barreled AR-15s, so. You found a cannon in a favela once. You know, that doesn't surprise me. That's very normal. That's very normal Brazil behavior. So, start your dream business. What is your dream business? Tell me your dreams. I'm curious. What are the dreams you have? Any of you can tell me. Modern or black powder cannon. Well, you can get a black powder cannon pretty cheap. You'd have a megacorp. You see my name with chocolate and firearms. That'd be funny. All right, boys, go get some rest. You want to be a stock market genius? Good luck. I still have no clue how the stock market works. I don't think I ever will. I don't think I'll ever understand it. You know, if I could have a company, I would have a VTuber company that's just all focused on gun VTubers. That'd be pretty great. We need one of those. And it wouldn't be an evil VTuber company like some of the other ones. It would be a fair and well-respected VTuber company. Probably the best respected VTuber company, and make all of the gun VTubers look good. You want to restore cars? That's pretty cool. Pro tip: anything Jim Cramer says, do the opposite of it. Isn't he like a stock guy? Indie animation studio. That'd be kind of cool. Animation is very cool. I would love to have like some animations like that I could use for content creations and stuff. You know, that would be super cool. But animation is expensive. It's very expensive. Could hire notable PNG tuber AG cast. Pro tips: all the Niji Sanji stock that you have. Even if I did have Niji Sanji stock, I would have sold it a long time ago. One of your splurge items would be a Raptor computing workstation with dual 22-core power PC CPUs and multiple GPUs. Be so sick. Yeah, I have no idea what you're talking about there, but yeah, computer nerd stuff. That's cool. Basically a combination spot of everything I enjoy. Well, you should try. That should be one of the things. You just try to chase the things you enjoy. You can't always work. Not everybody gets to work their dream job. Not everybody gets to work the perfect job for them. And that's why, like, if you have a dream, you do that in your free time, because you can still get that fulfillment without having to necessarily work for it or work in it, right? Like, my job is a good job. It's fulfilling work, and I enjoy it. It's not my dream job. You know, that's why I do this in the evenings. So, oh Lord, I moved OBS. Shit. I can't see it as well now. Hold on. Gotta put it back on the TV. There we go. Wish you had time and money to continue with your coil gun project. You'll get there, Metal. Just keep working. Do a little bit at a time. Feel another gun review coming on. Best stream is when the guest is seething mad with jealousy. Yeah, I want to do more gun reviews. Who do y'all think I should try to get on gun review? We've had a good number of people. I'm sure some of the people that have been on already wouldn't mind coming back. Maybe I could try to see if some new people want to join. I don't know. Gotcha Guns. I follow Gotcha Guns. I've never talked to him though. Neurosong. That would be funny. Kirsha would be funny. Yeah, I would actually love to talk to Kirsha sometime. We followed each other for a while, but I've never like talked one-on-one with Kirsha. So I sent her a DM on Twitter once just to say hi, but she never responded. I don't know if she ever saw it. So I don't know. Kirsha is cool though. I don't know. Maybe I'll tweet at her again. Say we should talk about guns sometime or something. I don't know. BRB pinging you both on Twitter. How about get better, big man? Thanks, Fuse. I'm just kind of chilling here. Laying in bed is pretty comfortable, so I'm feeling all right now. But someone like Retro Firearms, yeah, that'd also be kind of cool. Drop what you're doing by a Stern pistol right now. By the way, the rounds get released soon. What? Who? And yes, hi Fuse, welcome. Taylor Swift. I could not pull Taylor Swift for a gun review. Kentucky Blissy. Okay, we have to go with people who know who I am. We have to go with people who know I exist. It's people who are at least aware of my existence as a guest on gun review. That's kind of a requirement. So I got kind of lucky with Sleepy Project because someone like added her under like a gun review tweet, and then she followed me. I was like, hell yeah. So that I kind of lucked out with that one. Does Cal let you know? You mean Wishy? Yeah, I know Wishy. Like her and I actually played Tarkov together a little bit. I guess the only real issue there is that, you know, Wishy is in Germany. So when I normally stream, like, let me see. I don't even know what freaking time it is in Germany. Hold on. Wishy is German, and it's currently 4 a.m. over there. So, yeah. Lorelei Locke, formerly Stabby Tabby. Yeah, I don't know how interested she would be in gun review, but yeah, we follow each other. We've talked a little bit. I love Sleepy's duet with Pippa. Keep your rifle by your side. That was pretty good, yeah. The rat girl. Yeah. I've spoken with I tried asking Pippa herself. So, you know, I will get a response from Pippa every once in a while. You'll know how she's notoriously bad about responding to DMs. I have mentioned it to her, but I have not gotten a response about gun review. So I don't, like, when we streamed together, well, like we talked about guns. When we streamed together, we talked about it a little bit. I don't know, like, how her management would feel about her literally just doing a stream completely about guns, I don't know. I don't know how they would feel about it. I know she's got I know she's got to listen to management at least a little bit, but I have no idea. So if I was gonna have other people for gun review, it'd probably be easiest with indie VTubers, which I mean most of the VTubers I know are indies. Or I mean I think there's a couple like, you know, gun tubers that follow me. So, you know, maybe. Investors might get nervous, yeah. So I feel like Sakano wouldn't give a shit. I mean, I don't think so, but you never know. Sakano's like Canadian, right? So, you know, there's already a problem there, being Canadian. Maybe Akko? Yeah, Akko would probably be a good guess, too. She likes guns. And I know generally I do like gun reviews one-on-one. If at the very most I would just have 2 guests, because I don't want it to be super overcrowded. Yeah, Shimo, yeah, I'm shit talking Canadians. Always do. Want to ask Gura's Twitter if she's willing to join. Bro, like Gura would never even know that I exist. Also, she works for Hololive. They would never approve anything like that. Fishman eating American woman. Canada hate, yeah. I mean, there's a few good Canadians, but Canada is just kind of a joke. Yagu is based, but not that based. Yeah. Well, you know, they've got the whole, like, idol thing going, so... Should make a VTuber. I would just ask you if I can join. I don't want to invite people just because they're VTubers. You don't know how, but you got an ad? That's kind of funny. You shouldn't get it. I got like the mid-roll ads turned off. That's weird. Hold on, I'll get a drink of water. Also got major brands to worry about at Hololive. Oh yeah. Any Canadian who tries to like guns gets mandatory Canadian healthcare. You have to use an ad blocker for these streams? Really? I've got mid-roll ads turned off. Like I would have to click one manually. That's weird. That's really weird. I mean, use an ad blocker. That's fine. I don't hardly make anything from the ads anyway. Like the ads do not make much at all. Let me look. Because the ads are ads. Like, they call it AdSense for a reason. You don't get much. If I close down an accent or something, it plays another ad when you get back. Oh, it's, yeah, like a startup ad. That makes sense. Let me see. You know, all the money I make doing this is usually through Super Chat or when y'all use, like, Streamlabs and stuff. Like, if I go to ads, I'll just go lifetime ad revenue. For the entire time that I've been monetized, like with ads, my entire time, I have made $44.18. That is how much money I've made through ads. Which is, like, compared to my revenue with, like, Super Chats and memberships and all that stuff, like, seriously. Let's go. JMeZZ gets my support from game purchases. He'll be fine without the few cents he'll get from me in ads. Yeah. Yeah, Chef has bought me way too many games. Chef bought me Helldivers. And I actually today I played through the tutorial of Helldivers so I could kind of get a feel for it, but then like I was still not feeling great, so I didn't stay at my desk for very long. I don't know if it would be a great streaming game, but I definitely want to play it. 'Cause I know y'all prefer it when I'm more chatty, so I don't know if it would be a great streaming game. Oh, thanks for re-upping your membership, Best Badness. What if you did a gun review with Linkara the Lightbringer? I have no idea who that is. I'm not sure who that is. Thank you for re-upping your membership, though. Hold on. Who is that? Linkara the Lightbringer. Who is that? Oh, it's a comic book thing. I thought you meant like this is like an actual like person. Okay. You're poor and can't stand spam ads, but I'll make you memes for free. Hey, memes and stuff like that is appreciated. Like that's you wanna support like a content creator you like, make memes or fan art or stuff. You know what I mean? What is a little loud, huh? What's a little loud? Is the music? It can't be the music. The music ain't loud. Do a stream of Helldivers with some of your mods, maybe. If I do like a Helldivers stream, it'd probably just be, I don't know, it would probably be like an extra stream, not like a normal stream. Because it definitely would not be as chatty. Give me a good game. When Dax and I streamed a few days ago, went quite well aside from my garbage audio situation, but his chat seems much slower than here. Yeah. Gun review sponsored by Glock. That would be nice. Yeah, that's the thing. When I'm streaming, if I'm not paying enough attention to y'all get mad at me. I see y'all complain. It's like, oh, he's ignoring the chat. He's ignoring the chat. It's like, no. Like if I've got a guest on or something, I have to be a good host and pay attention to them. But no, y'all are so needy. That's part of the why I guess y'all like the chatting streams, because I'm just constantly talking to y'all. Needy chat. That's what y'all are. Remember the Phasmo stream? Yeah, y'all were so upset. I had 3 guests on for the Phasmo stream, and y'all were so upset. Y'all were so upset that I wasn't paying enough attention to you. Lonely. I hope I don't get that way. y'all aren't allowed to get too parasocial. I can't let y'all get too parasocial because I'm the kind of person that's likely to get parasocial with chat, because like I care about all of you. I care about your well-being and shit. So y'all can't be getting parasocial, because then things are just going to get bad. We all know how bad parasocial stuff works. So we can't let it get like that. Chat is full of wannabe boyfriends. I wish it was wannabe girlfriends. That's what I'm into. Women. Put the cow on screen. There's no cow on screen. Fully admit I'm parasocial and don't give a F. It'd be like that. I've already unionized in the basement. I do care about y'all in kind of a Tard Wrangler kind of way. I want y'all to touch grass and drink water. Of course, don't touch grass while I'm streaming, but you know, I stream at night anyway. So, what's going on? You were browsing Twitter? Why were you browsing Twitter instead of watching? You should have been here watching the stream. You got 30 minutes of sunlight today. Hey, that's not bad. Water, how dare you? Water's good for... I got a bottle of water right here. And water is good. Got a nice filtered water filter. because I get city water where I live. Don't understand the idea of parasocial T-bears, like we're all real people. Folks have gotten happily married because of me and the internet. So, okay, so when parasocialism really gets bad is when, like, a streamer has, 100 people in chat that legitimately believe by being in chat and throwing money at the streamer, they have like a romantic connection or a connection that's more than just your normal like content creator and audience connection, right? Like Henry stalked Pippa. Yeah, like when you have like, okay, so we can talk about, there's this one streamer recently, I think her name's Yuko, like the ghost hunter girl. Like I'd followed her on Twitter, but I never really watched her. So like falling in love with the stripper. No, it's not like, shut up. Don't compare me to a stripper. I'm an entertainer. Example, Shy Lily and I are in love. She won't launch directly at me for real, for real. Yeah, like that kind of stuff. So Yuko's a sweetheart. Yeah, she does seem sweet. Now, I've never really watched her. From what I understand, she would do like her members streams were apparently like really hardcore girlfriend experience type streams, which, I mean, some streamers do that. It makes money, but that really relies on the parasocial people. And those are the kind of people that will stalk you because they genuinely think because they sent you $100 super chat, y'all are actually in a relationship type thing, right? And recently she decided she was kind of done with that. She wanted to pivot away from that. GFE is cringe. I will always maintain that belief. But recently she decided she was going to pivot away from that. So she like deleted those past streams and decided she didn't want to do that anymore. And of course she got a lot of support, and I think her sub count like jumped up really high too, which is good for her because if you look on like her Twitter, like some of her Twitter, like in her Twitter mentions and replies and shit, like there are people that are very upset and they're saying shit like, I thought we had something special and now I have to stop supporting you because you changed or whatever. Like, bro, like I know she was doing that kind of stuff, but she had no fucking clue who you were. You were literally just another person in the chat. Her chats are probably so big, she's not going to remember names, right? Like right now, at least with me, because my chat is so small, I mean, I recognize everybody's names. JMeZZ BFE win. I did that. It was kind of a joke. I was just gun autism the whole time. That was the Valentine's Day stream. I was kind of making fun of it. So, he was calling those people psychopaths. I've had that term for a while. Yeah. I'm glad she did them streams scared me. What? I'm glad she did them streams scared me. What? The stream scared you? Okay. Well, anyway, I think, if I ever get to the point where I get the fast chat goes burr, I mean, obviously I'll probably still remember the people who were here, the OGs that were here when the chat was slow. But if I ever get to that point, it's gonna have to kind of have that barriers, like, yeah, like you're watching me and I appreciate it, but I can't know who everybody is. James couldn't even stay in character for the BFE. It devolved into Gun-tism Zatsu. It was always going to be a Gun-tism Zatsu. I was gonna kind of have like a little bit of a character thing going as I was talking about the gun stuff, but I couldn't even keep in that character. Cause I mean, I was just kind of making fun of the whole concept, but I thought it was funny. It was stupid, but it was funny. You know, if I consider you an actual friend, if I add you as a friend on Discord. Sat on one of those streams and it creeped me out. So what I'm saying, oh yeah, yeah. JMeZZ gun autism is the BFE experience. Ladies form a line. Hey, you know, if you can get a woman who enjoys listening to you ramble about your interests, that's a good woman. There are some women who like that kind of thing. So, you never know. Keep her, yeah. Or better yet, get a woman that'll be into guns with you. Kind of thing. Explain fusion to my wife and she somehow understands it. That's autism. When I have a full JMeZZ autism stream, guns are cool. I mean, I talk about guns all the time. Guns are fun. I enjoy them. I enjoy building them. So, speaking of, when I do the gun building streams, I have to keep reminding people when I do the gun building streams, I mean, which hopefully will be within like a month or so. Hopefully hopefully they'll be pretty quick. That's gonna have to be on my Twitch channel. I can't do that here. So y'all make sure you follow my Twitch channel. It should be like on my YouTube channel now. There should be a link for it. So make sure you do that at some point. Because that's where the gun building streams will be. Twitch the points thing. I know. I'm gonna have to compete with e-girls to stream on Twitch. But it's the only place where I'll be able to build a gun on stream, but also, you know, be able to have people actually watch. You know. Hopefully they don't ban you in Canada for showing dangerous things. I think Twitch is an American company. I think we'll be fine. There's hot tub stream confirmed. I'm too poor for a hot tub. You kidding me? Yep. Twitch has a problem. You know what? I'm gonna check. I have the Twitch app on my phone. I'm gonna check the front page of Twitch right now. How about that? I'm gonna go discover. Let's see. Channels we think you'll like. Okay, that's VTuber stuff. Oh, there's that one VTuber that has the OnlyFans. I don't really pay attention to her. Once I thought about following her on Twitter one time, but then she had OnlyFans as her first link, and I was like, nah. I don't follow OnlyFans girls, even if they're virtual. Let's go to the just chatting section. Just chatting. Oh, hey, Senna's streaming on Twitch. I'm guessing she's feeling better too. So my top is just Senna Bonbons. That's not bad. There's some chick sitting in a closet. And there's a cat on stream. Melody, no, it's not Melody, it's another streamer. Okay, that's just some other girl. Okay. There's a VTuber with a very large booba window. But I mean, that's kind of normal. Another VTuber that I don't recognize. She's got a maid outfit on. Okay, I'm not. Okay, there we go. I had to scroll down 6 pages or 6 streams, and now there's a e-girl on the stream. There's an e-girl on the screen. So it wasn't the very top, at least. The TwitchCon where that porn star broke her spine. Oh yeah, because there's a foam pit or something. Okay, so there's one e-girl, another VTuber. Okay, there's another VTuber, but she's like one of those VTubers that her booba is like literally bigger than the rest of her body. That's a little unrealistic, but okay. Another VTuber. Well, I've never seen that. That VTuber's cute. Oh, yep. All right, there's another e-girl. She literally has a butt cam. There's our second e-girl. I hear there's gotcha guns. Good lord, he has about 37 guns piled up on his desk. That dude owns so many guns. Okay, so far just 2 e-girls and a few lewd tubers. So it's definitely gotten better. There's an e-girl that's exercising, okay. I'm JMeZZ. Okay, so on like the front page of Twitch right now, when I scroll through just chatting, it's basically some VTubers and like 3 e-girls. So it's not as bad as it was, at least. All right, let me go back and look at chat, I guess. You missing Senna on YouTube? Me too. Senna might come back using YouTube more after her demonetization period is up, but I don't know. Let's see. What would a VTuber even post to OnlyFans? Let's see. Twitch streamers be like 3/4 of the screen is ass. Legalization is a ton of... Okay, that one e-girl, like, it was literally just her standing in front of, like, the main screen was her standing in front of the camera, and then like a third of the screen was butt cam. So that was pretty blatant. Wait, how did you meet? Very cool stream. Oh, thank you, the very dizzy Lizzie. Thank you. We're just kind of chilling. I'm literally in bed right now because I'm not feeling well. So, you know, she's too dangerous for you. Yes, yeah, Senna, like, that YouTube literally called her like a dangerous organization. Like, that's what they classified her as. It's funny. I do wish she'd be on YouTube more so I could rate her. Senna has probably become like one of my closest like content creator friends. So she's pretty great. Yes, that's literally what happened to Senna. YouTube labeled her a dangerous organization because she had a stream where she read Uncle Ted's manifesto and made fun of it. So Senna's prepper rants wouldn't go well on Twitch. Maybe, I don't know. If your first spotting was Jay of a picture in thigh-high stockings with an AR leaning against the wall. That wasn't me. That literally wasn't me. It was probably something in my replies. Or maybe a meme I posted. I'm not feminine in any way. Oh, it may have been a meme I posted. I don't know. Ted's manifestos later on YouTube. Yeah, I know. So, actual terrorists still on YouTube. Yeah, exactly. They couldn't handle the cinnamon bear. Programmer socks, nah. My range day fit is literally me covered head to toe. Because if I'm gonna record, I'm not gonna let y'all see my face or anything. The Parade Shooters channel is still up, and they bailed him out, by the way. Good lord. Yeah, they couldn't handle the funny bear lady. You know, I think probably what it is, personally, I know that when you're an indie VTuber, if you're successful, you will get hate from other indie VTubers. So I'm kind of suspicious that someone like mash reported that stream to try to get back at her. But I don't know. Or just like, or maybe she's maybe an auntie. Doesn't like her, I don't know. Never go corpo. No, I don't ever have any intention to ever go corpo. Unless it was like extremely beneficial for me. Right? Like the only way I would go corpo is if I kept all rights to my intellectual property, and if it was, you know, of course, very gun friendly, and, you know, just, it would have to be quite literally a perfect corporation. And I don't think your current corporation like that exists. You know, Lucid seemed all right. y'all know I'm friends with Rosa, and she was with them for a while, and she actually like encouraged me to audition for them. Um, but then Rosa got suspended for defending someone saying the word retarded, and so she left that company. So there's a news article about a VTuber getting more views than all the ladies combined, and it set off weeks of report spam with one swatting. Wouldn't surprise me. JMeZZ Hololive went. Hololive would never take me. Are you kidding me? Absolutely not. Punk was always shit, by the way. What? What, is in like the music? Huh? You don't know that audition? No, I wouldn't want to work for Hololive. I don't think I'd want to work for them. If I was gonna work for a VTuber company, it would have to be a company that's purely focused on gun VTubers or like tactical VTubers. Like, it would have to be that. You know what I mean? So wait, why are you complaining about music all of a sudden? Did I miss something, or are you just being a schizo right now? A PMC themed agency? That would be pretty cool, actually. That would be super cool. Like a VTuber agency where like, oh, the agency's like a PMC. That would be the coolest thing. Start your own company? I don't know if I could handle that, dude. I don't know. You can literally start your own corporation. I have no idea how I would do that. Or like, how would you do that without doxing yourself anyway? Virtual military corps, yeah. Like, if you want to own a company, you can, like, people can look up your actual information and stuff. Yeah, I don't know. Missed when I compared the anti-success attitude of some indie VTubers to the anti-success attitude of Punk. Oh, okay, that's why. It's a Z stream? I mean, as in like a Zatsudan? Because yeah, that's what this is. Pretty much. Say JMeZZ works for the boss, yeah. And Viri, wait, what about Viri? Oh yeah, you Sleepy Whiskey. Yeah, I don't know if Sleepy or Whiskey. I know Whiskey she had told me she thought it would be kind of cool to work for a corporation, but I don't think she would do it. I only like small chats like this because it's easier to follow things. I mean, sure. You know, if I keep growing, I hope you'll stick around, though, because like I'm the kind of person where like you know how some streamers, they have like the chat just goes super fast. The chat like you go to like a Pivot stream and the chat is just always fast. I think that is hilarious. Like, I think that's the funniest thing because it's so chaotic. And I kind of want that in my life. Maybe not quite as chaotic, but maybe like, my goal for 2024 is to average 50 viewers per stream, which, if you like and share, that helps. Make sure you have left a like on this stream. I would kind of want to have a stream that, can be a chat that may be kind of chill and comfy, but like if something funny happens, then I want like the explosion of the chaos, because it's just really funny to me. Yeah, the burst of chaos. I think that's the funniest thing. I hate it. We do prefer a slower roll. Well, yeah. I want it to be slow enough where I can bounce off of chat most of the time. But like if the opportunity arises, I want the fast, ridiculous chat, just because that's just I don't know, for me, like literally, like if I'm watching somebody and the chat is kind of normal, but then something happens and the chat just rockets like super fast, I can't help but start laughing at that. I think it's the funniest. Like last time, I think it's funnier than the funny thing that happened, the chat's response. You know, it's hilarious. YouTube just blue screened your computer. Are you what? How did that happen? I hope your computer's okay. Jesus. You want to talk with a streamer personally? Just know that if I ever do make it big, I'm still always going to appreciate all of you OGs. The original chat. I'm still always going to appreciate you, and I hope you will stay around. Gotta time your chat around Pippa's stream, archive the watch along where Pippa was surprised that white Mexicans exist. Yeah, I hope your PC's not dying. That would really suck. YouTube has broken your phone to the point of needing resets before. That's how do y'all have so much trouble with YouTube? I never have that kind of trouble with YouTube, bro. How do y'all manage that? Are y'all, I don't know, are y'all Linux people or something? I know that Linux will break things. You got to do like a whole hacker routine to open up your browser and stuff. Remember me as the person I'll become, not the useless tart I am currently. No, I'll remember you exactly how you are. You two out randomly freeze on your phone until reset it. Wow, that never happened to me. Remember that Metal Gear Google was building on a raft under that bridge? What? Do you need to take your meds? Do you need to take meds? Did you forget to take them today? Is that what's going on here? You've just been like full schizo mode today. I mean, I know you're kind of like schizo normally, but like it's full on 100% schizo mode today. Which, I mean, it's fine. It's funny, but I'm legitimately wondering if you are okay. Remember the giant duck? What? A giant duck? Like a live duck, or an unironic floating censorship device was made by Google? I don't trust Google, but I've never heard about anything like that. There was a giant rubber duck. I think I've heard about that before. Yeah. Wasn't that? Yeah, I think I've heard of that. Giant rubber duck. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have heard of that. I think it was near Canada. I don't know. My PC dies. I'm so cooked. I don't have the money for hobbies outside of the funny pictures on your PC. Chef, I think you'll be okay. If something does happen, I'm sure we can find a way to help you out. So, there's that. Just because I'm curious about such things, sometimes I will go like look up how to build like really cheap PCs too. And it's a lot easier than you think. Because I'm considering at some point doing like a dual PC type thing, to where, which I may just end up buying like a micro PC. Like you can get little micro desktops that you can just stick on the back of your monitor. And for a streaming computer, that wouldn't be bad. So I would basically have like the little PC runs the stream and like my avatar and stuff. That way I can dedicate like my entire main PC to run games. since, you know, newer games are getting a little more demanding, and I'm not ready to upgrade my PC yet. So I found like going all out for next PC, we'll get my shit together. I'm gonna start saving for a crunch machine. Well, yeah, if you want to go out, go for it. I did find on Amazon there's a mini PC that is like $150, and it's good enough. It's good enough you can still play. You can play like modern games on it, on like medium settings. It's got, you know, like Ryzen. It's got like Ryzen technology in it. I would probably use that as like a little stream PC. Use the little compact computers at work. They don't like being subject to 48,000 volts. I'd imagine not. So PC's good enough to run Resident Evil 2 with HDR. So the only thing is, like, I feel like having a dual PC setup would be really good just for streaming. It might improve the stream quality a little bit, which is something I'm interested in. Those new Ryzen APUs are kind of best, perfect for running your model in OBS, leave your gaming PC or just game. Yeah, exactly. I think that'd be pretty useful. I think that'd be a pretty good thing to do eventually. I don't know. Like, my PC's decent. My PC is decent. It's not, it's, you know, kind of like higher mid-end PC. So it can multitask well. It can run games decently. But if I were to have a streaming PC, I could dedicate all of that to just running games, which means I'd be able to run higher settings on certain games. So could do more with your model because it'd be less concerned with poly count. Yeah, true. Though I'm not too worried about my current model right now, because hopefully, you know, I'll be getting that live 2D model hopefully in a couple months. Not sure exactly how long it'll take, but hopefully not too terribly long. Less than 6 months is the hope. So every AAA game is 9,999 gigs, always online, and the graphics look dog shit compared to a 2005 game. That is a lot of modern games these days. That's true. I'll say the little bit of Helldivers I played, it looks really good. I think that game's gonna be really fun. You know, once they fix the thing where you have to wait 2 hours to get into the game, but I think that game's gonna be fun. Remember to buy Live 2D Premium. You have a monetized stream, you need it. Yeah, I know. I'll have to do that eventually, but not yet. See in chat, I just heard a fire alarm beep in the homies Discord. That's like, I have the fire alarm beep as one of the soundboard things in my Discord. What do you mean? That's just normal. I want to try running a PS3 emulator soon. I mean, yeah, they'd probably run fine. I don't know. Anything else that's on y'all's mind tonight? We're kind of nearing the 2-hour mark here. And while this is definitely a comfy way to stream, it's not the most comfortable way to lay in bed. So I probably would not lay in bed like this for hours and hours. But the new Battlefront remake is going to be like 50 gigs, bigger than the new EA Battlefront games. Huh. Modern devs are actually incapable of compressing their games. Yeah, that's true. You need to pee, but you're waiting for the stream to end. Well, okay, I mean, I'm streaming vertical, so it'd be easy for you to just take your phone and go, but, you know, I mean, a lot of people that are watching vertical stuff are on the toilet anyway. We get some chicken strips? Chicken strips. I may have to cook some chicken tomorrow. I love chicken. Gonna learn RPG Maker tonight. Oh yeah, you know, I got like that RPG Maker game was like free to keep. You exclusively watch JMeZZ streams on your phone. Oh, okay. We're also at like an hour 40 in, unless it's a short stream. We're gonna be waiting a while. What? Well, the chatting streams generally aren't much longer than 2 hours because I feel I still have to get better at just talking about stuff. And I'm not like once we get like right now, once we get to like an hour and 45 minutes in, I'm kind of like, oh shit, what do I talk about? Right? I'm not sure. So once we get to around this mark, I'm like, oh, I don't even know. I don't know what else to say. I'm not good at just talking. I feel like I've gotten better, but still. That's part of the reason, like, I know a lot of people like these, and I like them too, but I'm afraid if I do this too often, I'm really not going to have stuff to say. So, like, I might talk for, like, 15 minutes and be like, oh, no. There's nothing else to talk about. Crap. And then what? Right? What am I going to do? So, I don't know. Do y'all think I should do more of these? We literally feed you topics. That's true. Y'all do help. Do help. The more you do it, the more you get used to it. Yeah, I mean, that's fair. That's 100% fair. Worrying about running out of things to say is normal. I know. I want to be entertaining and all that. You know what I mean? I want to be entertaining. Like a reading stream. That's basically what the Danganronpa streams are. Though those are some of my least popular streams, unfortunately. Even though I really like those games. I don't know. It's just kind of that balance, you know. I want to do stuff that I want to do, but I also want to be able to entertain y'all. I want to be entertaining for you. And I already barely know what I'm doing here, so, you know. Oh my god, your voice is not what I expected. Oh, well, I get that a lot. Hello, hi. I get that a lot. That's one of my favorite things is people reacting to my voice. So yeah, welcome, Gene Jorts. Going to Best Homie. Yeah, I do like those games, so. Zatsudan seem to bring people in. Yeah, I mean, I enjoy the Zatsudans, so, you know. The Zatsudans get close to my goal of 50 live viewers, so we get close. You just show up to the Danganronpa streams more, don't have a clue what's going on in such a story-based game. Well, that's fine. I generally just kind of talk about what's going on and what has been going on when I stream those, so. I already avoided Danganronpa stream because I saw a horrifying scene on YouTube from the game. Okay, those games, they can be pretty brutal at times, that's true, but, you know, it's all anime, so. Gonto was the hook for you. He is a good character. No, talk about, you know, people being surprised at my voice. That was one of the funniest things. So, you know, for those of you who don't know the deep lore, I got my start just shit posting about 3D printed guns on Twitter. That's just kind of where I came from. And, you know, I would use a picture of Ritsu from K-On! As my profile picture because she's my favorite character from the show. And there's a lot of good reaction images you can use for tweets of her. So when I first decided to do a gun video, I did a gun video and I got so many comments and people in my Twitter replies like, I can't believe that's what your voice actually sounds like. It was and to this day, that is still my favorite thing, is when people are surprised by my voice. That makes me so happy. I love it. It's the best thing for me. Ace Attorney stream will be wild. I know about Ace Attorney. I've never played any of the games, or wasn't there an anime with it too? I don't really know anything about it, so. Used to work at a call center, and Aussie called one time and went nuts over my Texas accent. When we hung up, she told me, "Carry on, cowboy." That's funny. That's pretty funny. Yeah. It's always funny when people react to my voice. It's a visual novel like Danganronpa. Okay, yeah. I wonder... I have no idea how to go about this. I don't have any clue. Because the only person I know that I know well that does this just is a natural. I think, like, if I did more visual novel streams or something, at least try to do some voice acting kind of thing, right? Like, when I streamed Danganronpa 2, I could mimic some people's voices pretty decently. But I don't really know how to do stuff like that very well. And I certainly can't do no women's voices. Like, y'all know, y'all hear how I sound. I can't copy that at all. And then, like, the voice actor that I know, Sawa, she's just naturally good at it. She couldn't even explain to me how she voice acts. Like, she just hears a voice in her head and she makes it happen. She's just that naturally talented. So I have no clue. Voice feminization training? No. I don't think that would even work for me. So you did a Discord meet and greet with Romelia Nefis and she loved your accent too? Huh. Sawa's voice range fucks you up. Yeah, her range for her voice is incredible. The only, like, I've only ever met two people that can do that. Sawa and Grimmy, which I don't know if any of y'all know her, which I was good news recently. Like, she decided to not graduate as a VTuber, so she is still VTubing, which is good. But she's also a voice actress, and we're acquainted. Haven't talked to her just a whole lot, but we follow each other on Twitter, and I'll peek and I'll lurk her stream sometimes. And holy crap, dude! Like, her range in voices is just as good as Sawa's. She also does a really funny, like, giant Russian woman type accent, and it's really funny to hear because her model is just this little tiny chick, which is really funny to see. Hi, hello, Constanza Scripanzi. I probably did not pronounce that correctly, but hello. Did you find me in the shorts feed? Because if you did, that's pretty cool. Him equals Phoenix Wright. What? If you do voice acting, please give a Deke Ponkrell voice. I have no idea who that is. Honestly, it's a lot like singing. You just got to find the right shape to make your throat do in the tone you want. Sure, but I'm also not a great singer. I'm not a great singer. I would like to actually get some voice lessons and eventually, like, there's cover songs I want to do. I think that would be fun. I have no idea how to get permission to do cover songs or whatever. I have no idea how that works. But there are cover songs. It's all about practice. I know. I feel like I need a teacher for that kind of stuff. There are things I can do on my own, but I need someone that actually knows what they're doing, that can, like, give my dumbass some instructions with some things, and also, like, make me practice. So, Clone Wars stuff. Oh, okay. Phoenix Wright's protagonist, Ace Attorney. Okay. Covers count as transformation, no permission needed. Well, like, do you also have to cover the music, or can you just do a vocal cover? That's the issue, right? Can you use the original music, or do you have to have someone else re-record the music? I have no clue. I don't know how that stuff works. So, you don't know that much English. Well, that's okay. That's okay. Even if you don't know a lot of English, you're welcome to hang out. In fact, you might even learn a little bit. I don't know. Real talk, just send covers when I've seen artists look at his free PR unless you're massive. Yeah. Dax just kind of does it. Maybe ask him. I don't know. You want to have a voice that you don't hate? You have to learn to love what you got. You have to learn to love yourself. Love what you were given. We all have to play the hands we're dealt. So, you know, exposure is the best way to learn. I suppose so. Shave your head and smoke it live on a pipe. I don't even know what you mean by that, but I wouldn't shave my head. I like my hair too much. Voice is like sandpaper to the brains of people who hear it. Chef, your voice isn't that bad. It's not that bad. Dragonfly cover? Dragonfly. Bro, y'all gotta remember, I pretty much just like listen to metal music. That's literally what I would cover. Is metal music that I like. You're back, you definitely don't feel like throwing up. Well, if you gotta throw up, go do it. That's how you get better. See, so when it comes, like, I like metalcore, so stuff with a lot of clean vocals, but then a lot of like really powerful, like scream vocals and growls and stuff. That's the kind of music I like, and that's the kind of stuff I want to cover. And when it comes to that kind of stuff, my natural singing voice is not that great. It needs some work. But when it comes to growls, hey, there's nothing wrong with good cleans, especially if it's used in conjunction with screams. My issue is I can kind of do like the lower end stuff fairly decently, but a lot of like the vocal fry high end stuff doesn't work very well for me. I can't project it at all. That's part of the issue. I don't really know how to practice that. Like I said, I need like an actual teacher that knows what they're doing so that I can learn to do stuff. Your computer is still blue screened. You're cooked. I don't know. Unplug it. Plug it back in. Maybe. I don't know. I know speak Spanish. No. I'm sorry. No habla español. Spanish is a beautiful language, but I do not speak it, unfortunately. Growling is easier, if I'm being honest. Yeah, it is. Yeah. Don't try to force more power. You don't need it. It's like projection, you know. Like make it sound louder is what I mean. So it's a laptop. I'm like, oh, take the battery out. I don't know. Shoot. I'm not a computer person, so you take the battery out or something. Everybody, let's send Chef good energy that his computer survives. Either that, or maybe we'll fund him at least a cheap computer. Everyone thinks they need to, but you cover that in post. Putting too much power on the raw vocals will fry your throat. Well, yeah, I know, but you know, I do not know speak Spanish. No habla español. Hold on, I can, hold on. I can just pull up Google Translate on my phone. Since you're so curious. Spanish is but I cannot speak it. Let's see if I can pronounce this correctly. Español es idioma hermoso, pero no puedo hablar. ¿Hablado? I don't know how to pronounce it correctly. No habla. I'm sorry. No habla. I apologize. I don't know how to say I'm sorry in Spanish. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Lo lamento. No habla. Sorry. You're going to attempt a hard reset. Okay. If you want to make your stream software go faster, press Alt F4. I know that just closes the window. I am not stupid. I know about that shortcut. Also, my PC is like on my desk way over there. I can't even reach the keyboard, so Like, I'm laying in bed, bro. I'm looking at chat on my iPad. I can't access my keyboard from here. I'm using like a wireless mouse so I can run OBS from my bed. So, joke's on you, I don't have an Alt F4. Yeah, exactly. I don't know what y'all type in the chat, but the Spanish speaker is laughing. So, speak Spanish, but you're not a translator. Yeah, you seem to speak freaking everything, so you know. Pull the Alt F4 on your 82-year-old coworker. That's funny. Well, I think I'm just about at my limit for the stream. I gotta go pee, and I kind of want to take a shower because being sick makes you feel gross. I am going to be informed that Issa's having a castration stream. Oh, maybe we can raid her. I'm going to attempt to go to YouTube Studio and raid somebody while in bed, so we will do a raid. So, don't go anywhere just yet. Let's see if I can see it well enough. Customization, redirect. Who is live right now? Is that Issa? Oh my gosh, it's kind of hard to see. Sawa, Pippa, okay, Issa. Y'all wanna raid Issa's weird stream? You want to raid her weird stream? Help I feel better. Thank you. Hopefully, I mean, I'm doing better than I was yesterday. The hope is that tomorrow I will be well enough to do the Portal 2 stream. So, Issa is very cool. Thank you for the stream. Well, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. So, all right, folks. We'll rate Issa. Let me see. Can I type this on my iPad? Remember, when you get there, put AFT raid in the chat when you get to the next stream. Even if that's the only message you send, let her know that you're there. Say hi. It's probably going to be really weird because she's doing some kind of weird stream, but it'll probably also be funny. So we're gonna enjoy it. So oh no, hold on. I closed chat. I closed chat on my iPad. I need to be able to see chat before I leave. Good lord. AFT raid. Yeah, however you want to put it, space it out a little bit, put the dots, whatever, just yeah, something like that. AFT raid. Yeah, that's we're making fun of the ATF basically. So, when y'all get to the next stream, do that. Thanks so much for hanging out, everybody. Make sure to use the raid tag. I'll see you hopefully tomorrow for what you call it, Portal 2. So thanks for everybody for hanging out as I've just been laying in bed feeling like garbage. It's been a great time. Glad you've all been here. Also, let's hope that Chef's computer is okay. Have a good night, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow, hopefully. AFT raid in the next chat. Have a great rest of your night. I'll see you soon. Bye.